Welcome to the Parent Orientation for Baldwin County Public Schools Digital Renaissance. What is the Digital Renaissance? The Digital Renaissance is an initiative started in Baldwin County Public Schools to provide a MacBook or iPad for every student in Baldwin County. The integration of this tool into the classroom is to prepare students with 21st century skills needed in life. The tool should also help teachers construct a student-centered and project-based classroom. What will this environment look like in your student's classroom? Here's a look.
No, that's the title. It's that one. Yep, that's it.
The students have been working on a web quest about pourquoi tails. They were challenged with the question of what is a pourquoi tail, and started on their path to discovering what that was by analyzing several different stories and generalizing what all those stories had in common in order to come up with the definition of a pourquoi tail themselves. And once they made that discovery, they began writing their own pourquoi tails and illustrating them, and they are now putting them into iMovie.
The configuration of the Digital Renaissance looks like this. Kindergarten through second grade students will receive iPads that will stay in their classroom. Third grade students will have a MacBook Air assigned to them that will stay at school. Fourth through 12th grade students will be assigned a MacBook Air that they will take from school to home. There is a $64 protection plan per school year for students to use the devices. The protection plan is like an insurance policy. There is a $100 deductible associated with any damage to the MacBook. If you need financial assistance at any time, please speak with your school's principal. Parents and students must agree to the user agreement and abide by the district's acceptable use policy before the student will receive a MacBook. The device that your child is being issued is similar to a textbook. It is the property of Baldwin County and is used for instructional or academic purposes only. Anything outside of this use will be subject to disciplinary action. If you have any questions about discipline, please speak directly to your child's principal. The network filters sites that are questionable or could potentially be harmful to your student. This filter will block websites like YouTube and Facebook at school and at home. Discipline issues, again, will be handled by your school principal. Here are some basic rules to follow with the Macs and the iPads. No food or drinks anywhere near the device. Students will be instructed on how to properly wrap the cords. Devices should never be left unattended, and students should never carry the computer with the screen open. 4th through 12th grade students should bring the computer to school charged daily in the backpack. And remember, the Mac stays in the pack when moving from place to place. So what is your role as a parent? Know what your child is doing on the laptop and communicate daily with your child about what he or she is doing on the laptop. Encourage your child to follow all rules and take care of his or her equipment. Do not ever allow your child to use the MacBook behind closed doors, as this is where most issues occur. Communicate with your school about any problems or concerns that you have. Apple.com has several tutorials on how to use the basics of a MacBook. Here are a few seconds of a MacBook tutorial from Apple.com.
Here's to working on a PC. This video will show you some of the basic differences between using Windows and OS X, the operating system on a Mac. Once you get to know the fundamentals, you'll find that it doesn't take long to get familiar with the Mac. The functions that you're used to accessing from the Windows Start menu and taskbar are divided between the Apple menu at the top left of the screen and the dock at the bottom. The dock is a row of icons that provide one-click access to the things on your Mac that you'll use most often. On the left are icons for some of the programs, or what we call apps, on your Mac. Just click an icon to open it, and a light appears underneath to tell you that it's open. To instantly see all of the apps on your Mac, just click on Launchpad in the dock. It's easy to find all your apps here, and you can organize them however you'd like.
Rosetta Stone is a foreign language program offered to every student in Baldwin County. Students will be allowed to choose the language they study. There are over 20 languages available. If a student does not choose a language, the default language is Spanish. All teachers will be teaching students to use technology safely and appropriately. Parents can do this as well by visiting commonsense.org or digitalcitizenship.net. Please remember that the technology resources provided to students are for instructional purposes only. It is the responsibility of the student to ensure proper use of the device and all of its content. Technology does not take the place of the teacher. It is just a tool. Thank you for your time.